Well, today for our sponsor spotlight, we're really excited to be with Sonia Gale from Hoagland Pharmacy. Hoagland's been a partner with the Bells for a long time. Hi, Sonia. How are you?
I am well.
Good. So, Sonia, you are the retail pharmacy manager at Hoagland.
Yes.
I have been in there. It is a very busy place. You guys have a lot of things that you're doing. So, tell us a little bit about what you do and what Hoagland does, just kind of generally.
So Hoagland's itself has been a part of the community for 39 years now. I've been here for 10. I started here as my pharmacist career. What do? We do a little bit of everything. Anyone who's ever come in this door can see what we do. We do traditional pharmacy things. We have durable medical equipment, compression stockings, CPAP. I mean, we do a little bit of everything, which is what I love. There's variety in every day. So
For sure. So, and obviously with the whole COVID-19 situation, you have been open at Hoagland. You are
yeah,
obviously an essential business for
yeah.
people to get their medicines. Tell us kind of about what that's been like and what adaptations you guys have had to make and kind of what life is like being an essential business during this time.
Yes. So it's definitely been crazy, right? Because everybody's concerned about their medications and we, just are reassuring people that we've got everything. It's actually been pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but we've been very lucky because we already had an established delivery service, a free delivery service. So we were able to expand that quickly because the demand for deliveries has gone up significantly. We also already had a strong mailing system. So we were able to mail prescriptions already to anywhere in Washington state. We've had patients that even have moved away but wanted to stay with us. And so we've been providing that service for a while. Of course, deliveries change some in that, social distancing, we want our drivers to not be having that direct interaction, like maintaining that 6 feet and things like that. Here in the store, making sure that we've spaced things out and social distancing there as well. But for the most part, we've been pretty lucky that we already had a lot of that established. So
Yeah, that's great. I've
yeah,
been really amazed at some of these places who have gone from no online presence at all to like having delivery and website ordering. That's a big undertaking. So the more you
yes,
got in place when all this happened, the better you are off for sure.
yes.
So, well, I know a lot of people hear pharmacy and they just think like really basic drug dispensing sort of operation, but you guys do a lot of interesting things and you do more than just like the general drug dispensing. So can you tell us a little bit about just some of the things that people might not know that you do
Oh
in
yeah.
as well?
So we already touched on the deliveries and mailing, which, a lot of people, I was surprised having provided that service for so long. I was really surprised they didn't know that we already had that. We do a lot of vaccines, so immunizations. We do travel consultations, which unfortunately not that many people are traveling now, but we do that. And I would say our biggest thing and something I'm very proud of is our compounding. So we actually take and make customized medications for animals and for people. And so, meeting that need as well. We are actually the only compounding pharmacy in Whatcom County. So we're really proud of what we do there.
That's really so like the travel vaccinations that you mentioned. So I would come in and tell you like what country I was going to visit, and you'd give recommendations as far as what I should be taking and immunizations and
Yep. You sit down with a pharmacist for roughly about an hour, and we look at what immunizations you've already received in your lifetime, what else you might need for that area, and just kind of go over and any travel questions that you might have in general.
it's a good thing to know. I have a feeling there's going to be some people that are going to be ready to travel
Yeah.
once this. I think we're all going to be once this is behind us. We're all going to be ready to travel a little bit. So,
Itching to get out. Yeah, for sure.
well, I know Hoagland has been locally owned and operated for a long time, very community oriented. How have things kind of changed and evolved over the years? I know you've been there for 10 years, a long time, and just how do you think that customers benefit from Hoagland being locally owned and operated?
Yeah. So um, I guess me personally, that's something I've always been very proud of is working for a local independent. I love that more often than not, it's a community meeting place, which you wouldn't think it is, but we have so many patients that are, oh, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. And they, not so much now, but stand out there and have a 20, 30-minute conversation with a buddy that they haven't seen in forever. Um, right. And also, I think something that I love is that I personally know a lot of the customers by name. Right. Me working here for so long, I have patients that have been coming here way longer than I've been working here. And so I love that connection of, greeting them as they come in the door by name. And I know that, I always tell people we're not always the most convenient location, but we want to know you. We want to know you specifically. And I think that's another outlet with the compounding, is that it is so specialized, that we get to know the families, if it's things for kiddos, or, who doesn't love that people bring their pets in, that we get to see who we made it for. So
Yeah.
I love all that. All that.
That's very cool. The personal touch. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. So obviously, Hoagland being locally owned, operated, very involved in the community. You've been very supportive of the Bells, but I know there's other organizations that are near and dear to your guys' hearts, and some places that you get involved in the Whatcom County community. So what are some of the organizations or causes or different groups that you work with here in Whatcom County?
Yeah, so there's quite a few, like you said, the Bells. We donate quite a bit and do a lot with the Bellingham School District, whether it's sponsoring jogathons, things like that. We've sponsored a couple sports teams with the Boys and Girls Club, as well as this past year, we had sponsored an Out of the Darkness. It's a suicide awareness walk that we did. So those are just some things. Over the years. We've done so many different things, but those are kind of the things we've done most recently. So we enjoy it. We get to be a part of it, right? We've had a giving tree in our lobby that we love. We're looking to sponsor that again. So yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. Well, is there anything else that you think that Bells fans should know about things that Hoagland offers, or anything else like that?
Nothing that I could really think of strongly. I was just, when I thought of the Bells, we've been really lucky that Hoagland's has actually paid for their employees and families to come to Family Day the last few years. And me personally, having two small kids, I love it. There's the face painting and just a time for us as a company to get to see each other. So we always enjoy it.
And I know we've got Hoagland as the sponsor of our July 3rd fireworks show this year, and we are keeping our fingers and our toes crossed that we get to have, even if it's a socially distant fireworks show, that we get to have something this summer. It'd be fun to have all you guys out for that. So, well, Sonia, thank you for your time and for all of your support of the Bells, and we wish you the best. Thanks again.
Thanks. Have a good one.